What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ignorant Genius Podcast. It's your boy Jay.
What's up, y'all? It's Aaron.
We got a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Marvin Powell.
And then we got Josh stepping in.
What's the deal, y'all?
From behind the camera.
Yes, sir.
How y'all all feeling?
Sleepy.
Great. I'm good. God is good, man.
Doing good.
Okay, Jay, let you lead it off.
All right. We got to say what? RIP to Carl Withers.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Apollo Creed.
Lando Carlithian, whatever, however you say it.
Yeah, 74 years old, died today. Did you hear how?
No, how you that?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm asking.
Oh, I thought he just old age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always an underlying reason for older people, but I didn't hear the reason, but, RIP to him, man.
Wow.
So I'll say before we get into your story and backstory and everything like that, we have to talk about the Lions. We got to.
I was trying my best to not think about it, but thank you.
Yeah, I've been trying not to think about it all week, but we got to talk about it.
Facing our fears, huh?
It was almost a historic collapse.
It was historic.
27.
For San Francisco.
Right, not for
Biggest
us.
comeback they ever had.
Man,
Jeez.
27 unanswered points.
yeah, I've never felt like that in my life when they lost, because I don't even want to watch the Super Bowl no more.
You see, I think that's what makes it hurt the most. It's like you were up and they had to do this historic. It's like it's always with the Lions, for somebody to beat us, it's always got to be historic. Like Justin Tucker when he hit the longest field goal in his career, or when Aaron Rodgers threw that improbable Hail Mary. It's like, why is it always something gotta be crazy for us to lose? It's like that's like rips our spirit out, man. It hurts so bad.
I feel like that was our window. I don't know how it's gonna be next year. I know our schedule is like
It's a little tougher.
Yeah, it's tougher.
Yeah.
We should come back better, but it's not guaranteed in the NFL. Everybody get better in the NFL. That's one of the sports that they say is the quickest turnaround for sports. You can get it through the draft, free agency, and everything. A team can go from worst to first within a year.
Right.
So
Like
maybe,
the Texans.
Maybe I'm misspeaking and I didn't see it right, but didn't the Chiefs play trash, like mediocre, off and on bad all season?
they did
All
that
season.
like 2 years ago.
all season.
So if you make it in the playoffs and you playing good at the right time, like anything can happen.
Anything can happen in the NFL
Yeah.
playoffs for sure. I mean, I didn't expect the Texans to go on a long run like they did. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
So
Quarterback play.
Because the Chiefs just won the 3 away games, right?
yeah.
So
Well, no, actually, they played the Dolphins at home.
all they
so,
did. So,
yeah.
but the Bills and
The Bills, they were away, and then they were away at
Ravens.
Ravens. Yep.
I don't know. Do we have any free agents
I think
besides a loudmouth?
CJ?
It's I feel like it's a few, but I don't even think they even that major.
Yeah, a
to be
couple of
honest.
old linemen.
Yeah.
Jonah Jackson.
It's a couple
yeah.
that we need to re-sign. But would you take back CJ?
Yes.
I would.
You would bring him back?
I'll bring it back.
He's a good leader. I mean, I feel like that's the energy that we need for this team. I mean, a part of it at least, like somebody who can trash talk, get in the opponent's head, somebody that can, just bring some energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked about the Bad Boy Pistons, or the Golden Work Pistons. Bad Boys too, but the Golden Work Pistons, you had Rasheed Wallace getting in the opponent's head. Ben Wallace had a little attitude sometimes, and then you got the rest of the guys who just play ball. So it's like you kind of got that balance. I like that about teams
He
that
cost
have
us
those
15
guys.
yards being a dummy.
What did?
CJ?
The hit on Debo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it was worth it.
But
Was it?
Maybe not.
shout out to Butterfingers Reynolds.
Oh my gosh.
We were 30 minutes away from a Super Bowl. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but y'all gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
I'm
it.
watching.
I want some chicken.
I don't know, man. I'm up in the air about it. I don't think I am.
Really?
It goes up to me. It's like almost up there with. I haven't watched the Tigers in years because when they blew that series against the Red Sox, I was done with watching baseball after that.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know. It's
You just
up
trying to
there.
take me down a trauma path right now, man. Like, God, dog.
Yeah, it was up there. But moving on, let's get into your story, Marvin.
Okay.
Just an introduction of what you do, where you came from, and everything like that.
Well, Marvin Powell, 53 years old, working at GM now for 26 and a half years. And about 12 years ago, I started a little business dipping chocolate fruit.
Not little.
Started with strawberries.
It didn't seem too little, right? But yeah.
It's growing. It's doing what I wanted to do.
That's good.
At the right time. At the right time.
So, just what made you get into like being a chocolatier? If you
Honestly, man, I started just doing this for my wife. It was just like I'm that guy that watches Food Network and thinks he can make everything he sees.
Yeah.
So
Same way.
Yeah. So a friend of mine was telling me about one weekend she made some chocolate covered strawberries for herself, and I think my anniversary or something was coming up, and I said, I'm going to try and do that for the wife. And it was horrible. It was absolutely, chocolate.
Like?
Well, I tried the, what they call a double boiler method.
Okay.
You have to heat a pot of water and then put the chocolate in a separate bowl and so it heat up.
Okay.
But I didn't make sure it was sealed, so steam and moisture was getting in the chocolate, so it started to seize. When I washed the strawberries off, I didn't dry them right, so when I dipped, the chocolate wasn't staying on the strawberry.
Oh, man.
I had absolutely no idea what I was doing.
Oh, man.
So then I said, I'm not going to let this beat me. Like, I'm going to try this again. And I started YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos, and had a little success.
YouTube University. I try to tell people.
Absolutely. And my wife was running a daycare out of the house. So I started doing it for the moms for Mother's Day and Sweetest Day and all that kind of stuff. And then one day my wife just said, babe, I think you could sell these.
Found your target audience for real.
Yeah.
That's good.
She said, I think you could sell them. And
Well, you're going to be busy in a couple of weeks. I know it.
man, I'm getting busy now. It's crazy.
I can imagine.
It really is.
So
I can imagine.
You said you work at GM. So I saw the commercial. So how did that come about with GM? Just it came together with your job outside of it, and you working with GM. It came together.
Yeah, they were looking for employees that had a passion outside of their job. And they probably did 8 or 9 people at my job, but they chose me for the commercial. My union chairman at the time recommended me, and I had to go through an application process, interview, and they just really were intrigued by the chocolate. Side note, I'm a bowler, so I was really trying to sell them on the bowling thing. But the director was like, no, tell me more about the chocolate. They want to know about the chocolate. He was for it. Tell me about the chocolate. So we talked about it, and I knew there would be a billboard. There's a billboard like not far from my job.
Well, that's hard.
I knew it would be a billboard, but then they were like, okay, so we want to use you for the commercial as well. And when I walked in, man, I saw all of this stuff and the photo shoot they did.
It looked like it.
It was crazy.
They put the makeup on.
They did makeup. They did. He said, we got a makeup and hair lady. I said, she don't have to do much. but
Did they get a taste of the guy that was like pushing for the chocolate? Did he ask for some?
What they did was when we filmed the chocolatier part with me in that kitchen, I had made so much stuff because they needed like examples of everything. So they paid for it, and I just told them take it.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So did that experience like catapult you to another level in regards to your chocolate business and things like that?
Indeed.
Okay.
But what it really did was it reminded people who knew me already that this is what I do. And so I started getting calls from people who I never got calls from before that have known me for years. But that was cool too. It's still new business.
You had to remind them.
Absolutely.
So what's your favorite item to prepare? Strawberries or something else?
Strawberries will always be dear to me because it was the first. You love your first child. It's always that new experience. But I think for me, I think the turtles get the biggest reaction, and I meant to make some for y'all. Y'all gotta forgive. This day crept up on me so fast.
It's all good.
I meant to bring y'all some, but
You hear that, Marvin? Always.
I will take care of y'all. I will take care of y'all.
I'm gonna be in his DM at 2:00. Turtles.
Don't do that. My wife might think something else. But
I was just calling you for chocolate at 2 a.m.
right, exactly. But yeah, turtles I think get the biggest reaction, as well as chocolate covered pineapple, because most people have never had it.
I ain't never.
I was just about to
never-
ask, chocolate covered pineapple.
It's crazy.
I ain't never.
Like
had
it's
that.
like
It is phenomenal.
so that's the top. It fly off the menu
When,
like
when
that.
I have a good pineapple, it's crazy. And actually, a lot of my creations are customer suggested.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay.
A classmate of mine, she was buying strawberries, and she said, "Hey Marv, some of the girls want to know if you can make caramel apples." So I started doing the apples, and then someone said, "You should try pineapples." So I started pineapples, and then I started infusing the fruit. So you can get the fruit with a little kick to it.
Okay.
For the grown folks.
Yeah.
And then so, I wanted to do turtles, so I started turtles. I started the pretzels, but a lot of people just ask me about stuff, and I just see if I can do it, and it works.
So is the
Chicken.
pineapple? Is it a personal favorite of yours? Is the pineapple a personal favorite of yours?
Pineapple is I think that's my wife's favorite.
Okay.
For me, it's like everything.
Yeah.
I will do one extra of everything that I make, just so I can have one. But turtles, I think that's the best one.
Okay.
I think
that's
Aaron
the
got a
best
special request for you.
What's the weirdest request you have gotten?
The weirdest request?
Yeah. Or something you like, it wouldn't come out right, so I wouldn't even bother.
I don't think I've gotten any really weird ones.
Oh dang! I
So,
just spoke it up.
We gotta do this
Yeah,
for the
thank
air
you,
now.
Aaron.
Chocolate covered spaghetti or something like
Aaron,
that.
we doing chocolate covered chicken, Aaron. You gotta eat it.
I don't think I like it. We could do a nugget or something. I wouldn't want to waste the whole wing.
Oh man.
That is funny.
Yeah, chocolate covered anything. I don't know.
They did bacon.
See,
I've done bacon.
See, that's why
I've done
I
bacon.
draw the line at meat. Like meats. Sorry, Aaron, pause. But I draw the line at I mean, fruit is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fruit is cool, but when people start putting like donuts on burgers and stuff like that, I hate it. I just like it's unnecessary.
That's delicious. Okay.
Oh, you are trifling, bro. That's nasty.
Hey, my man's we went to a burger place years ago.
You might make me throw up.
And they had a honey bun burger. Let me tell you,
no.
this man, my friend went home and made honey bun burgers for the next like 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
But I got a burger that
that's got to come out of you, right?
I got a burger that was
You ever heard of like frog workers?
Very quickly.
I used to love Fro Rollers.
I mean, like I wouldn't eat it, but that's like not out of the ordinary honey bun burger.
It's sweet and the salty.
Wait, Fudd Ruckers still honey bun burgers?
Yeah, they used to. That's where I used to see all the wild stuff from.
I didn't know that.
See, I used to get a bison burger from there. That's it. Like normal people.
I get like a bison burger from like a Basement Burger Bar, but my burger that I had was two grilled cheese sandwiches as the buns.
That's too much cheese.
Yeah, like that has to go through your system, and you have to get that out of you. So like, do y'all not care?
Let's just say I fell asleep like face down on the floor. I was through.
Yeah, near death experience.
So, Marvin, me going through, Instagram and things like that, I saw that you are the exclusive chocolatier for the Coltrane House. So people don't know what the Coltrane House is. It's a black-owned, what is it?
It's a bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast
It's
in
the
Detroit.
Cochran House.
Cochran
House. We give the girls their credit. But
hey, sorry for butchering the name. Cochran House. There we go. How was that experience? How did that experience come about?
one of my coworkers, his wife went to school with the owners.
Okay.
And they took some chocolate covered strawberries up there just for their soft opening as a gift. And the girls loved them and gave them my card. And he said, man, they loved them. They're going to be calling you. And I said, okay, cool. And, a month goes by, 2 months, 6 months. And I'm like, they probably won't call. And then they called. And I mean, they're like my little sisters now, you know. So, but they wanted to do like a romantic package for the rooms, and customer can log in or book a room and book a romantic package. They'll let me know, and I'll just bring strawberries up there for them.
Now, I got a question for you. So going back to the first question I was asked, when you explained that when you made chocolate, you were just horrible at it, right? Now that you have success with it, what keeps you going? Is it the fact that you're successful, or is it the fact that you are, I don't know, just a creator, and now you have the ability to do, whatever you want, and it'll probably be good?
It's a little bit of both, but I really love it. I genuinely love doing it.
Yeah.
I love the look on people's faces when they see their gift and see their package. I love the look on people's faces when they see a guy that's 6'2", 300 pounds made it.
Right.
Because most people like, you're too big to make cute stuff like this. But, I mean, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I am a creative, so it helps satisfy that need,
Yeah. Most people, though, like you said, they give up when you first made it. Like, oh, this is not for me. But you said something that was profound to me. You said, I'm not gonna let this beat me.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, that stuck out to me, where it's just like, I think everybody needs that moment where they fail at something. You're like, you know what? No, I can do this. Because it's that drive that should push people to.
Absolutely. And I found that in a lot of things in life for me. I wasn't the most athletic guy, but I loved to play basketball, so I became good at it. When I started working at GM, that was hard.
How about that? Yeah,
that was hard for me. Never had to do a job in 55 seconds while something was moving. Everything I had done at that point would have been stationary at a desk. So that was difficult for me. But I literally said the same thing. I'm not going to let this beat me. I looked and I saw an old lady doing a job, and I said, if she can do that job, I can do this job. And so that's kind of like a thing for me.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And I try to teach my son that, don't, just because it gets hard don't mean you stop. Right. You keep pushing.
Now, do you switching base a little bit, do you sell chocolate to your coworkers at GM?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What's that like?
Some of my biggest customers.
Really?
Yeah, some of my biggest customers.
They should be like, that's the dude that sell chocolate over there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, now they got my picture hanging up.
Oh, yeah,
so there's like a banner with everybody who was on the billboard, and it has whatever their passion was. And so because I was the one that was featured in the commercials, they played the commercial for one of the business meetings, so everybody on every shift could see it. So now people are like, "Oh yeah, you the guy," And how can I get some of that, And so now I have customers that are like, "Hey man, when you gonna bring them apples back? Just bring me an apple every week." So,
what is it like? Is it some people in the plant that's surprised that you still there? Maybe like they thought you had some type of celebrity from that.
There may be, but I don't. I think they know that right now that's not my primary, source of income. So, but I feel like a lot of them, they ask me questions about what do I want to do after GM, and I would love to. I really want a food truck.
Yeah.
I want to at least to start with a truck. But when I film that commercial, because what I do at home, as you can probably tell from the videos on the Instagram, I do a lot of stuff at home. But when I was in that commercial kitchen,
it's different.
It was so different. Like just having the stainless steel and the burners and all the stuff that was there was like, do I want a commercial kitchen? At some point, and I just might, So, but I think I want to start with a truck.
That food truck is tight.
Yeah,
I tell you.
And I might have to partner with somebody. I'll do the sweet, they do the savory type deal. But I really would love to come up with a few more items and have like a dessert truck. That would be my deal.
Yeah, that you just like, I don't know. That should excite somebody when you when you're doing something like, you know, anything such as what you're doing, then you are able to branch out to different things, and just like, man, the possibilities are endless. Like I said,
Indeed.
Food truck coming up, you know, maybe I want to start my own chocolate food network. I don't know, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, that's very inspiring, that, you know, from a moment where you could just say, oh man, forget this, you know, I don't know how to do it, you like, nah, I'm not gonna let this beat me, and I'll look at you now. So that's very
Indeed.
So, being an African American in this business, you know, with the culinary business and things like that, did you have any hurdles or anything like that, or what's some things that you could tell somebody that's maybe not sure about being in culinary or being in sweets or something like that?
What I would tell them is, if it's what you really want to do, get all the knowledge you can. If there was one thing I would change, one of a few things I would change, I would have gone straight to culinary school right out of high school. I would have not waited. You know, I went to Wayne State. I majored in communications and broadcasting, and I thought that was really where I wanted to go. But I always had a passion for cooking. I always had a passion for entertaining people, cooking food for them, you know, setting up a display, all that kind of stuff. That was always my thing. So I would tell a young person, like, if it's really what you want to do, pursue it and be vigilant, you know. Don't be undeterred. Understand that it's not going to be easy. The culinary market right now is saturated. There are a lot of good cooks, good chocolatiers, good pastry chefs. They're out there, but there's space for more. Find your niche, and if you're good, people are gonna patronize you if you're good.
Now, what would you say to people on that journey? How would you get them to stand out in a way? Is it doesn't matter about standing out, or is it just, you know, keep going till you find your place?
I think standing out matters. I would say find one or two things that you're particularly good at. Like, find something that you can make that's common, but you make it in an uncommon way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just watched a Keith Lee review. We all know Keith Lee, right? So he did the review with the lady with her sweet potato pies, and she used a graham cracker crust rather than a regular pie crust. That's a way to make your sweet potato pie really stand out. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
So find a way to create something that everybody knows, but do it in a way that people haven't seen. Do something to make it stand out, whether it's, you know, a little bit of lemon, a little more vanilla, whatever it is, you know, but find a way to really punch it up. And, you know, you can do that.
Right.
It's not hard, you know, because everybody makes chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Everybody makes German chocolate cake. But what can you do to your cake to really make it stand out? Whether you use a little pudding in the batter to make it more creamy, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, you know, everything right now, a lot of markets are, like you said, oversaturated, and whether that's music, sports, anything, you know, you name it. But I always, for me personally, I'm like, oh, what can I do? You know, whatever I do, what can I do to stand out? You know what I'm saying? What can I do to put my touch on it? And I feel like it's important.
But your passion will stand out. If you're passionate about it, it'll stand out.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you really love what you're doing, I'm tired a lot because I have to work my auto job, then I have to come home and, you know, dip strawberries and all that kind of stuff. So I'm tired, but I love doing it. And that's what keeps me doing it.
Yeah,
there are times when I will go to bed, but I'll get up an hour early and I'll dip a tray of strawberries, and then I'll go get dressed for work, and then I'll tray them up and take them to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Love what you do. If you don't love it, because you have to be able to be happy or have joy in what you do, whether or not the world thinks you're successful. And the world's going to draw your success by how much money did you make doing what you do. But you draw your success by how happy are you doing it. How much, you know, it brings me joy to do what I do.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, that's success.
I've seen some things like floating around now, like that woman that had that list that said a man that can cook is sassy.
I've seen
stuff like that. So
I dare any woman to look at my dad and say he's sassy because my dad taught me to cook. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a stigma surrounding men that cook and bake?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not
I
at
mean,
all.
earlier, like you said, you was like, being 6'2", big guy, always making little chocolates. Like that's some people really think that, what are you doing making chocolate? You should be playing football. But I'm
53. I can't play football anymore.
But yeah, I mean, like that's, I don't know. That is a weird thing that goes around. Like people's mindsets are really set that way, and I could never understand it.
Indeed, they are. But when people get to know who you are, that goes out the window. There's no woman that I know that knows what I do that can say I'm sassy.
Right. Right.
My mom told me that you need to learn how to cook because you need to learn how to survive. So
that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Like we even discussing this. Like
it's crazy.
It's cooking. Like what's wrong with cooking?
Survival 101.
Right.
But you need to learn how to cook and wash your own clothes.
It surprised a lot of women if you say you can cook. My wife didn't believe I could cook for the longest. She thought my grandma cooked it.
I'm competitive anyway. I'm trying to outcook any woman I'm around. That's just me.
I had to teach. I taught my wife how to cook. For real.
See,
Do we got to edit that out?
No.
I just want to make sure.
She know what's up.
Right. See, I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to learn how to cook myself. Like I thoroughly enjoy it. Like I'm not trying to be the best at it, but like
follow a recipe.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Everybody thinks you got to be able to add a pinch and know exactly. Follow a recipe.
Right.
If you can follow a recipe, you can cook.
Most definitely.
It's that simple.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I want to buy a cookbook for myself. Like I just want to learn how to do it.
Absolutely.
Start with breakfast.
I'm not really a big breakfast guy.
I was gonna say because breakfast is the easiest one, and then you just work your way up.
I like.
If I do breakfast, like cereal.
Nah, I hate cereal.
Oh, you don't like breakfast at all?
I mean, like if I do eat breakfast, I need like some steak and potatoes type stuff. No stereotype. Like I need something
substantial.
I love breakfast, man.
I mean, that's just what I want. I like pancakes, but I don't like grits. I don't like.
What about hash browns? I couldn't live without hash browns.
Is cool, but I need it with I need like an omelet. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, it's not like I wouldn't eat a hash brown, but like for me to like sit down and be like, okay, now I'm about to enjoy breakfast. I need hash browns. I need an omelet. I need corned beef hash. Like
that's why
you'd be surprised what it takes to make a good omelet, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
To make a good omelet,
a good one.
I mean, not one that I make my own omelet like this slap, but but an omelet I could present to somebody else and they be like, wow, this is really good. It takes some finesse.
Right.
Oh, it's crazy when you have to like make an omelet for somebody else and they looking at you.
Yeah.
And one time I had to make an omelet for somebody else looking at me, and I was messing it up. So I was looking at them in the eyes. I was like, "Yo,
man, I always mess up people.
That's why I couldn't be a cook. I don't like an audience.
Yeah,
at all with nothing.
Like my military training was cooking, so like one of our tests was to make an omelet. So it was like.
Oh, you stare straight, give me the death stare.
Man, it's nerve-wracking when you under the pressure of that.
Yeah, for real.
But I mean, just overall though, like I started off with breakfast and worked my way up from there. And then like that's the thing, I don't really.
That's your favorite meal though?
No, it's not. But I needed something to eat. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't like cereal. I don't like cold shit when I eat. Right. So it's like. I needed like pancakes or I need eggs and potatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, see,
my mom wasn't cooking it. It was like 5 a.m. I woke up early, so she would be like, "Get out my face," and I had to learn how to cook.
I feel like that's when you're the most hungriest though. So like, I probably won't have the patience. I'm like, man, I need something right now.
But I don't like to eat like too early now. I gotta.
What's too early?
Like 6, 7 o'clock. I don't want to eat.
Oh,
what if you get up at 4?
I still can't. I won't eat until like 10.
Yeah, 4 is kind of early for me.
I might be hungry, but I just don't like. It don't feel right.
I get up at 4. I normally will have something to eat before 6.
Yeah, I don't.
But that's because of my job.
Heavy or like light?
Bagel.
Yeah, see, that's what I would
bagel and some fruit.
Right, that's what I would do. I just have like a breakfast sandwich like Einstein's, and I'm like, all right, I'm cool. That's it.
I just eat.
What do you like? What do you like to eat?
Like overall, general?
Yeah.
Pasta, I love soul food anytime. It was except like I'll never get a lot of my family on my mom's side is from the South, so I like pig feet and I don't eat that. But like but like pasta, soul food, Italian food. You know, that's my main go-tos.
All right, so pick one soul food dish or one Italian dish and work on it. Start with that.
So like spaghetti and fried chicken.
Start with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Start with that.
Wait, you better face.
Don't mess that chicken up, man. I'm gonna have to. We got to end this friendship. Please don't mess the chicken up.
No, I agree. No,
Study that recipe.
Yeah, no, I cannot.
Stay away from potato salad.
Potato salad.
Don't try to make potato salad.
So that sound like it's hard to make.
I don't like nothing in potato salad but potatoes.
I heard people putting raisins in it now, bro.
What's the base? Mayonnaise?
Yeah, I ain't messing with that.
The base is mayonnaise, you're right? It is.
My mom put bacon in it, but that still don't make it any better for me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, Jay had a question on here. Is chocolate candy?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I got a backstory on that because when I was growing up, my mom loved chocolate. So she wouldn't let me eat candy, like gummy shit and stuff like that. But she would let me eat chocolate.
What you're saying.
So it was like, is chocolate candy? Do y'all think it's candy or is it something else?
I will say this.
Is it a baked good?
They bunched it in with Halloween. When you go to the store, it's down the candy aisle, but it got a separate name. Like you don't call when you categorize in Starburst and Skittles, you call it candy. But if you get a Butterfinger, you're gonna say I want some chocolate. So you don't say I want some candy. So it's kind of tricky. It's a sweet. That's what I call it.
Now that you think about it, yeah. When I think about candy, I do think about like a Jolly Rancher or something like that.
Because even when my daughters go trick or treating, I say, "Give me a piece of chocolate." I'm not gonna say, "Give me a piece of candy," but she had me a sucker on. But like, no, I want a Nestle Crunch. So yeah, you came up with something with that. It's like the hot dog sandwich debate. It's never ended. You won't know. So I say chocolate stands on its own as chocolate, and candy can be.
I need to do a survey.
A lot of things.
See what.
Yeah, we gonna do a poll. We gonna.
All right, I'm gonna ask my TikTok chat. I'm gonna ask them. All right, y'all, listen. Is chocolate? If private is still in here, do a survey. Is chocolate candy? Is chocolate
I've changed
candy
my mind. Nope,
or
it's not candy. I'm still. Yes,
Or does it stand on its own?
they have converted me.
Because literally, it'll be like a kid. I'll be like, nope, I can't have the gummy bears, but I can have a Snicker. Yeah.
But have you heard the phrase chocolate candy? I've heard
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's in the same. It might be. It's in the same family. Yes.
Aaron just like completely denounced that phrase. He's
But
like,
most
no.
of the time, when you hear chocolate candy, it's not actually chocolate. It's a chocolate
I'm trying to verify
flavored
that
thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't look at a Nestle Crunch bar or even a Snicker bar, and it says chocolate candy. But if you see something that says chocolate candy, like say those Easter bunnies or something like that,
I
they're
think
not
you're right.
real chocolate.
I think you're absolutely right.
Is white chocolate?
Oh, I can answer that.
I'm gonna let you answer it.
I'm scared when he said it. Now I want to know.
White chocolate technically is not chocolate.
Dang.
It does not have cocoa in it.
What does it have?
It's vanilla, ain't it?
Vanilla is in it. Yeah. It's a confection that has a consistency like chocolate, but without the cocoa. So it has the vanilla and a few other things. I can't remember the list of ingredients. But
I hate white chocolate. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like dark chocolate. It's too. It gets too bitter for me.
You probably would like a semi sweet. That's what I use. I use a semi sweet so you can still get a little sweetness.
Yeah, like
because if you come with that like 64-70% cacao, it's
that's
a wrap.
That's not my cup of tea, or should I say chocolate.
So what's your favorite chocolate or candy?
I'm gonna edit that out.
No, leave that in. What's the favorite one?
What's y'all favorite chocolate or candy? I know he said his favorite one to make his turtles, but what's your favorite one growing up? What was y'all go to?
Crunch bar.
Crunch bar for me too.
And what's the one Hershey's got? Crackle. Those my two.
I just like regular Crunch bar.
Jeez. I used to love Cadbury chocolate because we didn't get it a lot.
You know what's crazy? I never had it out in the commercial where the bunny, it's a real bunny and they talk and it's
like the egg.
Yeah.
Chocolate
I thought that
egg.
was Reese's.
No. That's a chocolate peanut butter egg. The Cadbury egg is a chocolate egg that has like a white and a yellow. It's like it almost has like a egg white and yolk inside of it. Some sort of sugary.
Oh, wait a minute. You talking about that's chocolate or
the shell is actually chocolate, but the inside is some sort of cream.
I've seen a little squishy egg chocolate thing, or not chocolate, but they're like candy, like they come in different colors and stuff like that.
Like those marshmallow things, like those Peeps or whatever.
Yeah, Peeps.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Peeps was disgusting.
I hated that.
Like dried marshmallow.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. I don't know why I brought that up. I'm sorry.
I say growing up, it was Snickers. But me growing up and finding out new stuff, I like Take Fives now. Take Five is my go-to.
Take Five?
Yeah,
okay, Take Fives are good. Yeah.
If I like peanut butter, I probably would like that. That's the only reason to stop me from eating that. Look, it sounds good with all that stuff with it. Butter.
You know what? Reese's, for me, I used to buy the Reese's miniatures as a kid. Because you could get like 20 of them for $1.
Okay.
They were 5 cents each. I would buy those, and I love Butterfinger. I love peanut butter. So
I'm allergic. Highly.
Oh, we know how we gonna set him up now.
Nah, I shouldn't say that. But oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that. I didn't know they were called the Cadbury.
Cadbury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
They've got a whole line. They're most known for their eggs, but
didn't they ban some? Or that was the Kinder eggs, right? They banned those.
They banned the Kinder eggs?
I'm talking about the ones with the little toy inside or something like that.
Probably because kids were choking.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
But they have like a caramel bar that has like the chocolate. I love that. That's another good one for me.
Okay. What are some other ventures you're associated with besides the Cochran House?
That's really the only like business relationship that I have is the Cochran House. I'm looking for to do more. I have done like y'all watch Tubi movies?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. I mean, actually, I see clips of them. I really don't get on Tubi like that.
I've been on Tubi for like 2 weeks. Somebody put me on, and I like it.
Okay,
it's entertaining.
So one of the Tubi movies is called Rotten. Have you seen that one?
It sounds familiar.
Okay, so the director, I grew up with the director of Rotten, and like she was filming another movie, and I did like make some sweets for the actors or whatever, and so I'll do stuff like that. As a matter of fact, my barber just released a Tubi movie as well, and he buys from me sometimes. So
it's hard. Okay, Jay wanted to know: do y'all ever get used to the cold in Michigan, wintertime or weather?
No.
Are y'all not from Michigan?
Yeah.
I'm from Michigan, but I
still walking outside. I still hate walking outside to the cold.
I hate the cold, man.
I don't have a problem with it. It don't affect me no more. I don't think it ever affected me.
I mean, like to the point where it's like, I mean, I can. It's not like I freak out over it, but it's just like I hate cold. I hate cold weather. I dread it. I just like, bro, I don't want to walk and gotta be freezing and I can't barely walk. I don't like that.
I'd rather that than 105-degree weather every day.
What?
I hate it. I don't like
sweating. You can walk. You can walk in that though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
Can you?
Yeah, I
know. I can't.
I was walking around and it was like 120.
See, when it's cold, you throw a coat on, you throw a hat on, you throw gloves on. When it's hot, air conditioned headband.
I got black as heck.
That's uncomfortable.
But you act like you slowing down when you walk. I don't do that.
You know I like to hoop, bro. I can't. When the sun is at its peak and there's no clouds, I'm not going to the court.
Right.
That's why you go to the gym.
But when it's cold though, your nose is running and
I'm in the car,
you
bro.
can't feel your hands.
No.
Turn the heat on in the house.
No. We talking about being outside. When you
why would you be outside?
I'm just saying, maybe to walk to the building. You know what I'm saying? Just the wind blowing.
I ain't got my coat, man. That's how.
Well, it was nice outside. I can't use that example. It was really
most days though. Like I could tolerate the cold. I like the shovel don't bother me. The driving don't bother me.
So you know the frostbite.
I hate the driving. I hate driving.
The only thing I don't like is ice.
No.
I don't like ice on the ground. I don't care about snow. I love every season. That's one of the reasons I love Michigan, because we get all the seasons.
We get all the seasons, yeah.
I do. My least favorite season is spring because I hate the rain.
Tornado season,
all of that. I hate the rain. I hate the high winds. But The heat does not bother me at all. The cold does not bother me. I embrace it.
See, I mean, if I'm gonna be cold, I want fall cold. You know, I want to throw on a hoodie and.
That's not cold. That's cool.
Cool. Well, then I like being cool, man. That's it.
I say all this stuff about the cold, but I still don't wear a winter jacket. I wear this in the hoodie.
Is this some type of like being cold? rebel? I don't
know what it is.
I'm not comfortable. I don't like being confined like that. And my head too big for hats.
I just know.
I think it is a rebellious thing because you remember how like your mom or your grandparents used to be like, you ain't going outside with a coat, and they give you a big old bubble coat and you just walking around like this. I guess that's the reason why I don't want to wear no big bubble coat no more.
Just being cold overall, it's no bueno, man. I don't like my nose running. I don't like my lips being chapped. I don't like my hands being frostbitten. I don't like that. Hot weather, I can just drink some water. Wear a t-shirt and some shorts, I'll be straight. Dodge the bugs, I can do that.
So your worst nightmare is waking up in Antarctica?
Facts. I do that every day.
That's how I am with swimming. I don't know how to swim yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
you gotta learn how to swim, bro.
I don't like it in my nose, pause. So I have nightmares too about that, like just drowning.
I'm trying to get my kids to learn.
So I'm gonna try to learn, but I need the goggles with the nose part. I can't do the nose thing. It just not like it's unbearable. It just burns. So I come back up.
Yeah.
Are you trying to breathe when you in the water?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
If you don't breathe, it don't really get up your nose like that.
I almost drowned like twice.
Well, thanks for that tip. Why y'all ain't never said that to me? Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me. I feel like I know how to do it and I like it, but I just don't like the.
You almost drowned
twice.
What happened?
Maybe I'm just overreacting on the first part, but
so both of y'all don't know how to swim.
I don't. So
ain't you in the service?
It's been so long since I swam.
I'm not in the Navy, so I don't gotta swim.
Y'all should know. Y'all supposed to be.
They don't teach y'all to swim in the Army?
I'm in the Air Force, but
what if you gotta eject over the ocean?
Facts.
You gonna have a flotation device. You just float.
But what if you gotta land, bro? What if you just over the Pacific Ocean and you just like, oh shoot,
that's why you got the thing, and then you jump out of the plane and you got a flotation device and you just float.
You said you have I didn't hear.
Yeah, you just float.
Flotation device. All right, what if like gets popped
by a rock?
I'm gonna die. So it is what it is.
No, I'm gonna learn this summer.
But swimming in the ocean is totally different than swimming in the pool, bro. Indeed. Like even the strongest swimmers die in the ocean.
Indeed.
But you rather give yourself a chance, though.
It is what it is.
Actually, in the ocean, if you can float, you better off.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You better off. That current is too strong.
Because it's like, because I've seen like the smallest currents. I forgot what video I saw, but it was
a lake.
It was
I'm just saying.
I think actually, well, it was a lake. There was a guy. She was like, "Yeah, you may think this flow is you can jump in and you'll be all right, but nope. It just like once you get in it, it was showing some objects, just something fell and it was like, and just drowned.
That's why people that fall in the Detroit River, they be gone because of that current.
Sheesh.
They say once you fall into the Detroit River, you better pray.
Well, I encourage everybody to learn how to swim, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my kids in and teach
break
them
the stereotype, bro. Black people can swim.
I can't swim.
If I was white, I still wouldn't have known because my nose thing until he just Marvin just.
I feel like white parents force you to learn how to swim, do like do certain things. They would have took you like swimming classes and stuff like that.
You would have jumped in the lake. That's what it is.
My parents did. They made us go to YMCA, and then of course I'm probably 30 years older than all y'all, but in school it was an after school thing. You went to the YMCA. They gave you swimming lessons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I did too.
I had a swim class in high school, but I what was it? I chose to take another class. I said nope, I can't be in here because they was like, yeah, the final exam is 15 laps in the pool. I said,
wow,
no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, one of the scariest moments for me though is like when I think it was like eighth grade, and I was swimming in swimming class, and I finally went to like the 8 feet in, and that was the scariest part. So like my instructor, he just pushed me in, and I was like, I felt like I was drowning, and it was like, I think he need help. He's like, no, he's got it, and I was like, no, I really need help. He's like, no, he's got it. He's like, kick your feet. So like I didn't want to die, so like I was just kicking my feet, and next thing you know, I was just floating, and I swam back to the thing.
I just got scared listening to that story. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fight or flight. Fight or
flight. Yeah.
Gosh, dang it, my words getting messed up. Fight or flight. Yes, I was very. I did not want to die.
What's his name?
I forgot his name.
That wasn't nice, bro. He
Nah.
put you in there. That wasn't nice.
Hopefully you're fired.
Dang.
Because it didn't look. He was just standing. He wouldn't look like he was gonna help me.
All right, let's pivot a little bit. Talking about the bed and breakfast made me think about staycations. Do y'all believe in staycations, or do you know what a staycation is, y'all?
Absolutely.
I mean, I know the gist of it, and I was just talking about that with somebody today. I would prefer that over just going to Chicago to do the same basic stuff that you always do here. I'd rather do it here. There's probably good places here in Michigan too.
I look at it like this. I'm not gonna stay in like the Detroit area. I feel like we just in the. I feel like we're in a good geographic spot that we like only a couple hours from a lot of places. I like to be somewhere different, even if it is like 2 hours away. Like I'll go to Grand Rapids.
Oh, so like
and stuff
staycation
that.
mean like in still in Michigan, but
No, like still in Detroit type.
oh,
That's what I was
Oh,
saying.
you mean Detroit?
Yeah, like people
Not
go in the
Metro.
casino.
That's not
We just did. We just had our 30th anniversary, me and the wife. We stayed at the Godfrey. And, I mean, you know, kids were with my folks. And staycations can work. We've done one at the Cochran House before. They can work. You just got to find things to do that you don't know that are out there.
now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you traveled most of your life? Have you been to places already?
I've been to a few places. I'm not like an extensive world traveler.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like people who have did stuff, I feel like it's easier to be like, yeah, staycation is fine. Me, I've only been to select few places. Like, I wanna travel.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I feel you.
And then I can have my staycation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just like I have this urge to be like, you know what, I want to get out of here for a minute, you know, and I want to come back home.
Yeah, I went to Grand Rapids for my birthday, and I was just like, because I wanted to just go somewhere different.
Yeah.
So it's just like I feel like we got stuff like 2 hours away. We got Toronto that's 4 hours away, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we in a good geographic position that
Michigan
we don't
is
have.
great. It's a great place
It
to find
is.
place. Like
Very slept on.
we go to Petoskey
Yeah, you can go up
a
north.
lot. We'll even take my kids there, and then sometimes we'll go there, just me and the wife, and that's when we probably splurge a little more. but I mean, it's beautiful. You got the lake, you've got the Fall Colors tour, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Michigan. A couple hours, 4 hours from Chicago. You can go to Mackinac,
Yeah.
about 5 hour drive. You know what I'm saying? It's
Indianapolis.
There's
Columbus. Yeah, a lot.
I was surprised how close Indianapolis was. I was shocked how quick I got there. But yeah, there are a lot of places you can get to from where we are.
Right.
So
See, I don't mind going an hour, 2 hour drive in Michigan. I don't mind that. But, staycation, like, meaning like in Detroit, where it's just like, I don't really count that as a staycation for me. Because it's like, I kind of want to, because I'm here all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm
you
here
do a
every
lot in
Friday.
the city, though?
I'm sorry?
You do a lot in the city?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, you're out and about,
Yeah.
So it's different for you,
Right.
Like,
We down here every week, every Friday.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'm here every Monday. So it's just like,
So we don't get into the city as much as we would like to, So to come to the Cochran and then go somewhere downtown or go to Godfrey and there's some beautiful restaurants, and then there's some the murals on the buildings. Like I didn't even realize there was a mural on that parking garage
I think they just did that, didn't they?
But stuff like that downtown is amazing.
it is, yeah.
So there's like for us, it's like it really is a getaway because we haven't seen it.
I see that point.
Team staycation.
Team staycation.
Team staycation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go to Toronto. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not mad at the traveling.
I heard stuff about Toronto.
Now that my kids are older,
I've seen the
more.
documentary, but
I just feel like there's a lot of, I don't know. There's so much to do. Like, Michigan is a great state, like you said.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm probably butchering his name. Sand Bear Dunes. It's like a beach. Sleeping Bear Dunes. Yeah. I'm about some sand. Well, I mean, it has sand. It's really. I think they have like this little slope. They said they warn people from going up and down there. But I mean, like that's something I want to canoe. You know what I'm saying on Michigan Lake. I want to do that.
I want to go to
fun.
Traverse City for sure. I haven't been to the west side of the state yet.
Take a little cash with you. They say Traverse City is expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
I was looking at what is it like Holland, Ludington and stuff like that.
My wife loves Ludington.
Never
She
been.
loves
What's Ludington like?
It's like almost toward Mackinac, I think.
I think it's west. No, it's actually near Muskegon, I think.
Okay, yeah. But up that way, there are a lot of Amish.
When you said
Stuff
Ludington,
like
I don't know
that.
why I thought about Amish land. So is it kind of small?
I believe so.
Okay.
'Cause I haven't been there, but it's like a place she would go.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes she want to get away. She gets away. I keep the kids. She gets away. But
fair.
the bed and breakfast. I think they have bed and breakfast there too, and it's a quaint little place. It's a nice little getaway. Yeah. One of her girlfriends told her about it, and so she dipped out one time and went to Ludington, and she loved it.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling when you said that it was, like I said, a small little Amish town. Oh, it's right by the. It's right by a lot of water too.
Yeah, by Lake Michigan.
So it's headed toward Grand Rapids.
Lake Michigan
I think it's
for
like
sure.
on the other side of Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even look. Yeah, it doesn't. Actually, from the map, it doesn't even look that big.
But it's not that far. It's only a couple hours.
It says
I just
about
now started
3 hours.
getting used to driving for real. I didn't like to drive.
I love driving.
They got a museum. Oh wow! I should put this on the screen when I edit it, huh?
I think our first trip together, we drove to Dallas.
Oh no!
That was a long drive, but it was so much fun.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
Did you take like a regular like you guys' car? Or did you like rent a car?
we rented a car.
Okay.
And we drove. Now the only thing was on the way back it snowed and it was
Oh,
horrible coming
man.
back. But
How long was that drive?
it took 20 hours to get there, and it took about 26 to get back because of the snow.
20 hours is not that bad if if somebody is alternating. I mean,
No,
me
I
personally,
drove the whole way there.
I like driving. I was gonna say, unless you're somebody who likes to drive, I like to drive. So
We drove to South Carolina. That was about 17 hours. I drove the whole way there.
Oh man!
I enjoy it.
you
know.
What's up with you and driving?
Huh?
What's up with you and driving?
I get sleepy.
And you better put that music on.
Yeah.
That's what I
Roll that
understand. That's
window
why
down.
we talking about music. I don't know.
you talking
Between my playlists and podcasts, I wouldn't. It'd be over with.
I'm saying.
Ask one of our friends how it was driving back from Lansing. Let's just say that.
You can't do Lansing, bro.
I can do Lansing now, but back then,
Oh, God.
I couldn't.
So
do it.
obviously this is not for the drivers, but do you ever get like restless for like long drives?
What do you mean?
Like you just be like, oh my gosh, like are we there yet? Type stuff.
Yeah, my
gosh.
legs hurt. My legs start hurting.
You gotta learn how to enjoy stuff, man. Just look out the window or
I
something.
drove to Philly though. I drove to Philly last summer. So
I drove my dad to Maryland this past October, and it was going through Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
The leaves and all of that, the mountains. It was gorgeous, man. There's so
it's
there's
some
so much
cliffs.
to see.
Yeah, you definitely gotta enjoy the little stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do.
It's some cliffs though that you just be like, if I fall asleep, I'm gonna die. So
That keeps you awake. That should motivate you not to go to
You ain't
sleep.
driving on the road trips.
Yeah. You gotta be in the back of the car.
yeah,
man. Put
because
some
I need a
headphones in.
nap.
You can stay home.
Aaron know how I am. I sleep anywhere.
That's hilarious.
Okay. How can we order from you? How can our audience know where to find you at? All your socials, stuff like that.
Okay, so if you want to order something from the Chocolate Experience, you can go to Instagram at the chocolate_experience. Same on TikTok. Facebook is the Chocolate Experience, and just DM me. I'll send you a price list. I'm working on getting a website up and all of that now, but I have yet to do that. So, but if you DM me, I'll send you a price list. We can go from there. And I do ship some things. I'm working on the shipping of the fruit, but as of right now, just the dry goods, the pretzels, turtles, Oreos. Anybody ever had chocolate covered potato chips?
No.
I've seen them, but I've stayed away from them.
Until you have mine.
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty. Sweet and salty. I do mine with a little bit of sea salt on the top, because the chocolate it can be so sweet that you don't get the salty from the chip. So you put a little bit of salt on the chocolate and you get that pop. Is
See,
amazing.
you sound like you know what you're talking about, so you making it sound good. So I think we got to try something, bro.
We definitely do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we
I
gonna,
got y'all.
we
I'll
gonna
make
get
y'all sample.
this chocolate covered popcorn chicken for Aaron.
Yeah.
Where you gonna get that at?
Right. He's like, I ain't making
You're
it.
not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that. You call it bad, and then you be like, "Yeah, see, I know he wasn't good." Right.
Now that would have been one
We
of
could
your
always
weirdest.
used to be like the chocolate.
That would be my weirdest
Right.
request.
It might be good. You never know.
And you'd be like Keith Lee. I ordered the chocolate covered chicken. I got it. Let's
Right.
try it and rate it 1 to 10. I'm not the target audience for
Right.
that.
Do you sell your merch, or is it just
I do actually. I do. I have T-shirts. I have hoodies. I just this is my first long sleeve T-shirt. I just started doing these, and I also am starting beanies and snapbacks.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that's all on your Instagram?
Not yet.
Okay.
The hoodies and the T-shirts are definitely.
Okay.
Is the beanie gonna be like a chocolate covered strawberry? Like part of it is gonna be like red,
That would be a good
and
idea.
The other part gonna be chocolate covered.
No.
Sweet.
No.
It
Well,
would, like the
scratch
one
that.
the sample I have is black and it has my logo on it. That's it.
Hey, unpopular opinion. I don't like strawberries.
That's what you leave us with?
I have had people tell me that until they had mine.
No, they growing up they used to give me headaches. So
Oh,
I
that's
never-
different.
I never-
Well, never heard of that.
That's different. That sounds like an allergy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you should stay in the house more, man. Got a lot of weird quirks.
But we thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
We
Appreciate
appreciate
y'all
it.
having me.
Thank you everybody for listening. Peace out.
We out.
We out.